Good morning. Oh, what a glorious morning.
Isn't it a beautiful day? God is smiling on the Queen today as we mark this historic occasion.
Well, and smiling on us to be with this wonderful backdrop too. So yes, let's hope that the weather stays like this all weekend.
So for those people who are tuning in from home and wondering what's happening here specifically this morning, just talk us through how today, the 2nd of June, Trooping the Colour is actually a traditional celebration for the official birthday of Her Majesty, but today falling on a special occasion as well.
That's right. This is the grand opening for the Jubilee weekend, and we'll have some of the most iconic scenes which we'll be looking back at for years. Traditionally, Trooping the Colour is when you mark the Queen's official birthday. Normally it's the second Saturday in June. Trooping the Colour goes back many centuries. It was actually King George II who started the tradition of celebrating his birthday with the Trooping of the Colour, which was an ancient way, essentially, of informing troops of what their own personal regiments and banner looked like, because on the battlefield they could get disorientated, and so knowing where your colours were, your flag were, became a rallying point. So it was an early form of communication, but is now intrinsically tied in with celebrations for the Queen's birthday. But yes, today is very special because it's the 2nd of June. It was on this very day that on the balcony behind us, the freshly crowned Queen stepped for the first time to the adoring cheers of the crowds. And so it'll be quite a moment to see the Queen again, 70 years to the very day, stepping out once more onto that balcony. She'll be joined by all of the working royals, but in fact the larger royal family, including Harry and Meghan, will be present for the Trooping the Colour at Horse Guards Parade. They'll be in the Duke of Wellington's old office, which overlooks Horse Guards Parade. So all of those royals who normally you would have seen on this balcony will be on a balcony. It'll just be down the road a little bit. And then after that there'll be a glorious fly past at around 1 o'clock over Buckingham Palace. It'll be about 6 minutes. It'll include all of the RAF's latest planes, as well as the Battle of Britain memorial flight. So you'll see the famous Lancaster bombers, Spitfires, Hurricanes, and then of course the thing everyone wants to see, the Red Arrows with the red, white and blue smoke. And if you're not in London, don't worry, because it's going to be flying over parts of the south of England as well. But if you do have children or grandchildren or nieces and nephews, and you're lucky enough to be within reach of London, I would really suggest coming down today, because those grandchildren will be able to tell their grandchildren about the day that they saw Queen Elizabeth. Like when I was a child, someone told me that they had once seen Queen Victoria. And this is one of those iconic moments, I think, for everybody. And then this evening, behind us, there's a glorious tree erected by the same sculptor who put the 2012 Olympic cauldron together, and there'll be the official lighting of the beacons, and there'll be 3,000 beacons around the country will be lit once this beacon is lit this evening around 9:45.
Now,